In this video, we're going to be talking about online courses and how it can be sold on Skool. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to the classroom section, and here we're going to click on new course. Now, once you click on new course, let's say I'm going to name this course bio, and you can add in some random description who can have access to this course. Now, all members in your community can access this, or only some members can access it, mainly meaning that a member who is specifically assigned to this course or members of a certain level. Okay, so I'm going to go with all members for now. Okay, you're going to upload a cover if you want to, and you're going to click on add. Now, once you click on add, what this will do is it will publish the course onto your Skool. Okay, and once this course is published, you can add new pages for yourself. Okay, so in those new pages, you can add different details, etc. So basically, that is how you are going to be selling courses on Skool. Thank you for watching all the way till the end, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye. How to make money with Skool. In this video, we're going to be talking about Skool and how you're going to be making money with it in the easiest way. So to start things off, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the classroom section, and here you're going to click on new course. Now, once you click on new course, you're going to add a name and a description. And once you do that, you're going to go to this section where it says who can access this course, and you are going to go ahead to members of a certain level, and you're obviously going to increase the level to whatever level you want to keep it at. And once you do that, you're going to click on add. And obviously anyone who wants to subscribe to this course now will have to be a certain level. Okay, and when they're at a certain level, as you can see, what's going to happen is that they're going to have to pay you to get to that course. And that is basically the main idea of how you are going to start getting money off of Skool. Okay, it's pretty simple and it's pretty straightforward. And also make sure that you go to the subscription section, and basically you can add a price to your Skool. Okay, so right now it's free. Okay, but if you add a price, you're going to need to connect your bank account, and what that does is it basically acts as a subscription. Okay, so yeah, that's the basic idea of how you're going to make money. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye. How to grow Skool community. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you're going to be growing your community on Skool in the easiest and most simplest way. So to start things off, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to your Skool.com community section. Now over here, there are quite a lot of ways where you can grow your members in Skool. Okay, this is how you're going to grow your community. So first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to invite a few people in the start. Okay, so as we can see here, it says invite 3 people. So what it does is it takes you to the invite section. Now you can copy this invitation and you can send it out to friends and family or people who are actually interested in Skool communities, or you can even share it in different Reddit forums about Skool. So you can simply go ahead, write Reddit Skool forum, and obviously there's going to be different forum about Skool communities. Okay, so what you can do is you can go into these different forums, add in your link, and ask people to join your community. Now, the second thing that you can do is you're going to make sure to add a good description, set a good cover image, and make sure the posts that you write for your community are well developed and they look professional. Okay, so everything that people see in your classroom, with courses to posts, it all needs to be, pretty good, pretty cool, and pretty professional. And that is how you can get people to grow your Skool community. So that's pretty much about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye. How to set up a Skool community. So if you want to set up a Skool community for yourself, you came to the right video, because in this video I'm going to be walking you through the steps in which you can easily have a fully developed Skool community. So to start things off, to set things up, what you're going to do is first of all, you're going to invite a few people into your community. So for that, you're going to come to settings, and once you come to settings, what you're going to do from there is you're going to go into the tab where it allows you to invite people. Okay, so what you're going to do before that is you're going to make sure that you have a standard public account, because most Skool communities or most Skool accounts, they will not be standard or public. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and click on this section where it says invite 3 people. Now you can invite people by email, okay, or you can import them from different platforms that you have through a CSV file or different integrations, or the most standard way would be to copy this link and share it around with people so they can join you. So that's the first step, is to actually invite members into your community. Then moving on, you're going to add a description for your group. Okay, so my group name is call test. You're going to add a cover. Make sure, because it's really important to have a good icon and a good cover. Then you're going to make your own URL if you have your own domain. That's also a pretty fun feature. add a description for yourself, add your initials, add a color, and make sure that it's a public community because that is how you're going to get people to join you. Then once you're done with all of that, finally, you're going to go ahead and write your first post. And you're going to make sure that this post is fully developed with actual desire of teaching, okay? Because that's what Skool communities are all about. And the more quality you have in your posts, the more likely you are to set up a well-developed Skool community, and you're going to grow pretty quickly from there. So that's pretty much about it. That is how you're going to set up a Skool community. Thank you for watching all the way till the end, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye. How to create Skool community funnel. In this video, we're going to be talking about Skool and how you can create a community funnel on Skool in the easiest and most simplest way. So, to start things off, if you want to create a community funnel, what you're going to want to do is you're going to come over to your community page. So from the community section, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to the classroom section over here. You're going to create a new course. So let's say I'm going to give this course a random name. Let's give it a random description. And once we're done with all of that, we're going to click on add. Now, once we click on add, what it's going to do is it's going to bring us to a new page. So I'm going to open up this new page, and now you can go ahead and start creating funnels over here. So the funnels can be created in different ways and methods. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and add some type of resource link or resource file, which could be a funnel. And you can create funnels through different ways. So you can go to System.io and create funnels, or you can go to any other website, but I would definitely recommend System.io because it has the greatest sales funnels. So create a funnel, add the resource link to this place, and that is how you can create your Skool community funnels in the easiest way. Thank you for watching all the way till the end, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye. How to build a Skool community. In this video, we're going to be talking about Skool and how you're going to be building a Skool community for yourself. It's pretty easy, so let's get straight into it. Now, to start things off, you're going to come to skool.com, and here you're going to come to discover communities or create your own. So you're going to click on create your own, and what that's going to do is it's going to take you to a sign-in section. Now, in the sign-in section, what we're going to want to do is we're going to add an email, first name, last name, and password. So I'm going to go ahead and add my first name, last name. We're going to set a password, and for the email, it could be anything. You could go with a Gmail, you could go with a Hotmail, Yahoo, whatever you use. I'm just going to use my temp mail that I have, and I'm going to click on sign up. Now, once you click on sign up, it's going to basically send a verification code to your email. Mine is 7620. So I'm going to simply click on next. Now, once you do that, here it's going to say create your community, totally free for 14 days, then $99 per month, and you can cancel anytime. So what you're going to do is you're going to give it a name. So I'm going to call this test, and then you're going to enter in your card number. And once you've entered this in and went ahead with the payment, that will create your community for Skool. So yeah, that is basically how you're going to build a Skool community.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use the Skool community platform, which is the fastest growing community where people are finding more tools and more skills and more people that are interested in the same topics. You can essentially become an expert. You can learn new skill, you can learn how to do workouts, you can learn how to cook. There's everyone for everything with their passion, and you can essentially join the group. It's very similar to Facebook groups. First thing that you want to do, guys, you want to click on the link that is pinned under this video so you can create your account. You want to sign up, and then you can come over here and then you can look the discovery page, the discovery feed. This is usually where the most popular communities or the communities that are growing fastest are actually promoted or recommended. As you can see, some of the communities are free. This, for example, or the one on top is actually paid. It's $22 a month. Some of the communities are public, and other of the communities are actually private. So you have to join, you have to make a request to join, and then they have to accept you. It's a very, very similar concept as the one that back in the days Facebook actually created with Facebook groups. This is where people are actually spending time. For example, you want to learn something about workout, and you want to also hang out with people that want to build up muscles or they want to lose weight, and you join some of these groups and you essentially spend time with them. You ask questions. You like having your online friendship in these groups. You sharing your struggles, you sharing your ideas. You spend a lot of time instead of spending time elsewhere, right? Very important is that when you actually see a lot of these communities have a large members group following. We see some of these communities have 3, 5, 7, 10, 100,000 members, which is a very, very interesting concept. We already knew that in Facebook and Facebook groups, some of the groups have a large following, but when some of these groups actually publish something on a daily basis, you don't see so many people interacting with the posts. Like sooner or later, the engagement was coming down. This is why I believe that this new version of the Facebook groups is very helpful and people really appreciate it, because you will see there are people over here who are offering many different concepts, ideas, groups where you can find definitely people that are like yourself. On the search bar over here, you can actually search for particular group. You're looking for a group that is interested in soccer or baseball or swimming or working out or gold or jewelries or watches, it will be there. Second thing I want to highlight is that you can actually filter the groups by public, private, free and paid. This is very helpful because some of you might want to join just the free groups, others might be looking for more professional approach, only the paid groups. So if I click over here on the public groups and then I pre-select the free, we will have the list with all the public free groups. So this will let us know which groups are publicly free. And then if I click on the first one over here, you will see what we get as information, as a publicly available information. You can see who actually found this particular group. You can see how many members. You can see that the group is free. And then you can see what you will get by simply joining the group, what you can expect, what are the initiatives, how often this group actually operates. As you can see, they operate 24/7. There are people who are maintaining, there is admin, right? It's very, very important to know exactly where to join. You don't want to join every group on the platform, right? Because this is not something that will help you to keep up with the information and the content, and probably not going to be so helpful. You really want to join only to the group that makes so much sense, things that you do or you're interested on a daily basis, because you might start be getting a lot of notifications about this group, that group, this group, that group, and then you might lose or miss some of the events that you're actually interested. So this is why it's very important to really make a list of the groups that you plan to spend most of your time. And then probably you want to start contributing. You want to start ask questions. You want to take as much value as possible. You definitely want to create your account, guys. Like I said, check out the link pinned below and try to find the real community that really interests you. As you can see, there are people interested in martial arts, there are people interested in fragrances, there are people interested in men's fashion and style, and it's almost everything that anyone could be looking for, could be found on the platform. This is why probably Alex Hermosi, invested a large sum of his own money to this platform, because he saw that the opportunities that people developed on Facebook and Facebook groups, and how many people actually started businesses just by learning in these Facebook groups about different skills, marketing, e-commerce, help them to have like a shortcut to at least starting a business. I'm not going to say success. Again, all these small groups, small platforms, guys, it's kind of a membership community. Even if some of the groups are free, you still kind of feel part of the pack. You still feel that you're part of a community. You still feel that you want to contribute something, you want to ask questions, you want to give them information if you know something about it. So this is why it is very, very important to see what you're interested in, which group actually offers the most in the same niche that you're interested in. For example, there might be 10 different groups that are focused around working out, or 10 different groups focusing around masculinity,